All right, we are back out here on Planet Crafter. We're going to load up our playthrough. Ooh, man. Okay. So, if y'all are just checking out this replay or this stream, and you're here now, we have done a lot. So, we have done Prime. Oh my gosh. Look at Humble. It has taken off. Prime has went up massively, and it's kind of evened out a little bit. Humble jumped up massively since we've been here on Selene. Selene is one of the moons. We're going to do Aqualis next, I think. Selene is... We've already got to the water cycle. We're almost at vegetation. We don't have a lot to do. We've done some of this stuff, but yeah, we've got a megadome. What is that? I didn't see that before. We have done that, unlocked that. I don't think we've done that yet. I do believe we've done that though. We've done something like that. We got this thing, which is really cool. You can break down stuff in it. So say you have, I guess, a piece of iron or something. You could go throw that in there, and I don't know if it would do anything or not. I'm gonna check right quick and see. Is this titanium? All right. Let's just find a piece of something. Like, we've got a piece of iron, we've got a piece of magnesium, silicon, there's a piece of ice, cobalt. I don't know in titanium, so I don't know that any of this stuff will break down. But anyway, we've got a lot of stuff, and we're going to start over here, and I don't think that it will put this stuff in. I don't think it'll do anything with it, but it should pop out over here if it can. I don't know if it will or not, though. I mean, you can definitely demand it, so I'm not sure if it will actually break down anything. So it adds heat and stuff. We're going to see if it actually does anything. I doubt that it does, but what you could do, what I'm doing with it is I'm getting super, and I'm creating super rods, and then I'm basically condensing it to save space. So it's been 45 seconds, so it's not breaking down anything. I'll come back and get that in a little bit. But so anyway, let's go back here and let me finish what I'm saying. We done Prime. We done a massive amount of work on Prime, and it's really nice. It's going good. We done Humble, and then I done some stuff earlier today, and it unlocked a lot of stuff. So now we're on Selene, which is a moon, and if you can put down the heat stuff and things like that, it will automatically it will finish up really quickly. Let's see here. I'm just going to take the stuff out. It's not doing anything. So anyway, let me explain what I'm trying to say. All right. So anyway, if you put down once you get to like 2 TTI, and you get to the stage where animals are, if you put down the stuff to make your animals, let's find the right board. You get the stuff to make your insects and animals go up a lot, and you put off the rockets for that. You want to have at least 15,000 from each rocket, and if you, or each type of rocket, basically, if you get that going, you're going to have these numbers shooting up. These have started slowing down, so it's time to build new ones. And by that, I don't need those anymore, so we're going to actually break those back down. And it'll put this stuff away for me. Yeah, it'll put that stuff away once it breaks it down. However, if you go to another world using this right here, you will use the interplanetary rocket. So if you go to another world and you use this to get there, then what you're going to do is you're going to have, you need to bring the stuff to create this. And with this, you can go ahead and start doing a lot of other stuff. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to say 2 of the, all right, we're at humble, so we need 2 fusion cores. Okay, we need a blue, yellow, and green. 1 blue, 1 green, 1 yellow. That works. Okay, we need I'm not sure what that is. Energy, I think. Yeah. Okay, so osmium rod, a super alloy rod, and a rocket engine. We're going to grab each of those. So, super alloy rod, osmium rod, and a rocket engine. My rocket engine should be right here. All right, and then I'm actually going to just fill this up with super rods. All right. So I did mess up in that. All right, it done that. I did mess up in that it, basically it's going to, when it gets back, it'll send that stuff out. So I'll have to see how it goes, but I'm going to put my, I guess bioplastic would go here. Let's check what we've got in the thing here. Oh, so anyway though, let me finish what I was saying. I've got humble. We jumped on it. We didn't play it nearly as long, and we've already got it well over halfway. We went from 2 TTI up to 21 just today in 4 hours. So when we got here, we started down here, and I came up here immediately and I started building this base. So I'm going to show you the base. This is the biolab. This is the, I'm not sure what it's called. The biodome. We got the biolab and the biodome. So they're both here beside of each other. That's fine. It works great the way I've got it set up. I've got all of my monitors in here. I had to put in some lights, but I'm thinking that I'm going to put them in the corners, and that way I can put the other thing over here instead of right here. And I would prefer it to be there. So we'll try that out. But we've got all of our monitors so far. There is another monitor that will unlock later. This is our current dump. It's just 4 of these. I will need to upgrade that at some point. In here, we don't have our crafters yet. This is the thing that breaks down stuff. So that's fine, but what we're going to need to do is create a few things right quick. So iron, we want 4 things of it. 2, 3, 4. I believe this is for an ore extractor, which we've got all of the stuff for that. So we need to go find a selenium thing. So anyway, a nameless. So what we're going to do, we got the blueprint for the growth multiplier use. What we're going to do is pop that right there and put in the locker storage right here. And so what we're going to do is select all of the stuff for this and put it in here. And actually, all we really need to do is have just a blue box for that. So it's fine. I'll have unlimited supply of these 6 things. So, but you can see it's actually taking these immediately, and it is keeping us in stock of all of them. So those 6 are fine. I'm not going to have to go out and pick up stuff anymore if I don't want to. But up here, what we've got is a storage facility to where it's not like the one on the other planet. And until I get more stuff, I'm not going to do another one like that. So right now we're just waiting for the stuff to come back, basically. This thing to come back. It says 324 seconds. So what I'm going to do, I guess, is it says that that's what I got going on. Whatever it keeps in there, I'll take out, and then I'll just grab the other stuff. But we've got this up here already, so we can go on and grab a few of these things if we want to. I'm not going to right this minute, but we'll go grab what we can, I guess. But what I'm thinking is that under here, we could potentially have a basement going. I don't think that we could do a lot with a basement, but we could have a basement or a sub-level, and that sub-level could have certain things in it that we want to autocraft or something, and we can go as far as to pull stuff out of here. I need to go over there and get some stuff, but I think what we're going to do for now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look on the map, and if we look right here, what is that? Okay. So if we look right here, right up on top of this is a place where there's selenium. So we're going to go over here. I think it's right there that it's talking about. It's not that far away. And we might end up making 2 of these, I'm not sure. But there's a place right here that looks good, so let's go ahead and put this in. Boom. It does not take it, so it's on the other side. Right here. Okay. We'll just throw it down right here then. There we go. Selenium. Just a normal supply. Everything. And that should keep us up with that. Now, what selenium will do is it's going to allow us to break down, and I'll have that for some of the other stuff. Like when we unlock that other thing, we'll be able to do it. So now that we've got that, we need to put down a few more things, and I'm just going to start picking up all of the stuff around as I'm around, and then I will just build a box somewhere. I don't know where I'll build the box, but I'll build a box and put all of the stuff in it and let it sit there until it needs to be taken, basically. And we'll see how it goes. So more iron is fine. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and build a thing with this one. I think that we can put several of those here. So we're going to put a foundation, and then in that foundation we're going to put one of these right here. Just put that, put everything, take it out and everything normal. So I'm just going to throw all of this in there. Whatever it wants, it can have. I'm just going to keep throwing stuff in there until it's not taking it, basically, because I want to fill those things up. And then everything should be fine. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff up here. All right. And that selenium, what we'll do is we're going to try to fill it up and take it back and break down an entire thing of selenium. And you'll see why, though. I guess I'm not going to do an entire thing, but I am going to do a lot of it. And we're going to get a production going, basically. So I've got plenty of places to explore here, but I know about every place here already. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go on back over here and take whatever it's not already taken, and I'm just going to let this thing fill up the rest of the stuff. So we need... yeah, it'll take that as it's needed. This... I'm not sure if that's going to be a normal or if the others are normal or what. it has absolutely filled that valley up down there. Unfortunately, if we want aluminum, we've got to do it in a weird way. I'm going to have to go down there and get it, but I just want to check something. But yeah, they're priority normal, so that's fine. So anyway, what we're going to do is come in here, and we're going to break down okay. It says every 45 seconds it does it, so I just want to see what it does. I don't have these things set up for that specific stuff, so alright. Let's come over here and, oh, nice. It didn't take any of it. I need all of that. Let's go up here. Alright, so we need a super. We need 2 fuses. We need 1 of those. We need all 3 of those. We need that, and we need that. Alright, so that is now all in there. We're good to go. It's still not broken it down. I know there should be a button somewhere. So selenium can be broken down into phosphor, I believe it is. I'm honestly not sure what it is. If we look over here, though, we've got the selenium. Okay, super rods. I don't know why it wasn't taking those. We need to go ahead and make some more drones. So let's look at that right quick. Make drones, we're going to need rocket engines, circuit boards, super alloy, and the red stuff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I've got super in there, so that's fine. I'll take. Right, let's put that access card in there. Okay. We can do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know that we've got that many rocket engines. All right, we got 8, so that's fine. I've still got that stuff, so now we should have 10. That should quadruple, well, it quintuple our stuff that we're doing, I guess you would call it. Let's go upstairs and circuit boards, bioplastic nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're gonna put cosmic pulsar. Quasar. Magnetar. Quasar. And solar. Alright. It looks like it's actually grabbing stuff. So, it has not put the cosmic in here for some reason, which is weird. We've got an extra thing there that we can do. We've got our bioplastic there. All right. With 10 drones, we should be doing a lot better. Okay. In here, vehicle logistics. I'm not sure if I have that or not. I think I do, but I don't think it actually tells me anything. So for some reason, it's not breaking down the selenium. I don't know why it's not breaking it down. It should be breaking them down, and I don't know why it's not. So let's go look at super up here. I want to see something really quick. It is full. Iron is full. Okay, aluminum. So, if we can import super rods from Humble on a regular basis, just completely import super rods. If you look, we've still got 234 of them. It's going to keep producing them. So I think that super rods is the way to go, but all right. A flower spreader. It's not going to do much for us. But I do want at least one algae spreader. We need to have, let's grab 2 of them. Well, one of them should be fine. We need the biodome, T2 biodome. We need, now that's going to give me plants. So that's fine for this section. I don't think that we can get that yet, but we do want to have other things going as well. But if we look at that, that's 2175 oxygen. So, and that's what generates tree bark. So that is fine, but we're going to do a few of these things first. We're going to need water bottles, and we do not have, okay, we got what we need for water bottles there. We've got a tree bark if we need that. So that's cool. Do I have regular fertilizer? Yes. I am going to need to go find some. All right. So super. That's a superstorm. That is wicked looking. Look at that crap. It's just dropping super everywhere up there. Do I have enough bioplastic? I don't. Gotta go find some more bioplastic as soon as this crap is over. I need some, okay. And they're gone. That's what I hate about superstorms. Felt like something biting me. Okay. So we want to make a plant thing, a flower spreader. So to do that, we still need to get a flower. I don't have the stuff to do the algae yet. Okay. Let's go look and see. I know what's in that one. Alright, so Anolna, that's fine. And then squash seeds. We may make a food grower here soon. So we do have a Nolna now. Let's go look and see if there's anything else that we can find right quick. I mean, we can go in here and start building them up even more if we need to, but in a few minutes we're going to take some of these other things out as well. Like let's just go right here and do it. So the flower spreader, put the Nolna in it, and that's done. So now we need a magnesium. That's no problem. We need 2 plastic nuggets. So let me see if I can find a plastic nugget somewhere. Alright, we've got stuff here. I'm going to go on and grab those squash seeds because I think I will need to do some of that. I didn't see this before. That's fine. Right. Eggplant. Nona, I'll take that. Mutagen. All of that is good to have. Another Nona. Ooh, nice. Okay. So, technically what I really need to do is set up. I need 4 iron. This is why I should always have iron with me. You can do it with 2, but you really should try to do 4. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and put everything, and we're going to put a that is high. So, that's fine. That's fine. Sulfur's fine. We've got our magnesium. So from there, let's just start taking this stuff out. I don't think any of this stuff needs to be in here. It should come and take whatever of this that we need for it to take. I will try to get some of these other things set up, but I want to take those. The Nonas, I know to come back and try to get this stuff basically. So yeah, just leave that for now. We're just looking for a bioplastic. Do we have a regular fertilizer in here? No, unfortunately. Okay, so we need fertilizer. We got an explosive. Okay. Again, we'll just put stuff in wherever we need to go. Where did I need the explosive? I needed that explosive somewhere, but I don't remember where it was. I think I do. I think that it is. Yeah, okay, I know. So it should take a lot of this stuff out, and then I'll have to put in the thing for the rest of it. But anyway, for now, we should be able to go down here. All right, this requires an access key. It should be somewhere here. Got you. Okay, get that done. You know what? I have not seen that before in here, so we'll put these things in here. And like the animal food, I'm not worried about. I'm not planning on doing any of that anytime soon. So there is a thing here, which I did not know was here. Tusca. That's even better than the other one. So I did not know that these things were in here. So the Lerma. We do need some space food, so I'll take that. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's go back out. Okay. I need to put only the stuff like iron or something like that in there. If it can get taken, that's what I really need to put in there first and make sure that it's in there. So that's good, and then the rest of it I'll throw in there for now. I'll let it take whatever. Okay, bioplastic nuggets. All right, going out here, there are a bunch of things, so we got to be careful about what we pick up because we don't have enough room to really do a whole lot of stuff. And as you can see, we've got tons of things to grab. So, I guess the thing to do is to put down our truck and then just call it back when we need it. But I'm going to put the first things I put in it are going to be any kind of thing like that, or the rocket engines. I can do circuit boards. Okay. Put that in there. We're going to have to make a big dump. Just a huge dump area, I guess. So, you know, whatever I can put in here is fine. Okay, going in here, we've got more. I'm going to take only certain things, I guess. Just take that out so it'll stop humming. Okay. Now, in here, I don't know what the purpose of this room even is. What we could do is go ahead and build a thing with the iron. I know that it's not going to take all of the iron, so in here, there's nothing in here. I don't think there's anything here. Well, there's a message. The Tuska definitely is something I want. The mutagens I want. And then there's this room with nothing in it, so All right. Okay. For now, that's fine. This has been done. Does that have... It's just a regular. Okay, going in here. Just things that I know that I need or want, and then I know some of this it'll take, some of it it's not going to. All right. Now the blueprint. Just grab it all except for that. And we'll put it all in the truck. Whatever will fit in the truck, I guess. Okay. So, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and put down a thing right here. No, actually, no. Put down the foundation right here. All right. Now we'll take that foundation out and set these to very high. Okay. So, at this point, it's pretty much, you know, whatever we put in here, we want it to be stuff that it will take, and that we know it'll take. So let's grab the stuff. Okay, all of that, it should eventually take. I guess I don't have enough of them yet, but we've got things now that we can, I guess, at least look into. I went through all of this already. So I don't care a thing about those right now. Eventually we'll come back and take those. We're looking for bioplastic nuggets though. So let's go ahead and put this stuff in here too. I'll have to make a thing that will pull all of that stuff over, and then I can distribute it from there basically. That's our first bean seed, so that'll work. I know I didn't go through all of that. Let's see here. All right. What do we got in here that won't go? The rest of it will go automatically. So basically what I have in here is just stuff that will need to be taken back for now. And then what I have in here is stuff that should be automatically shipped out if needed. Like all of this actually has a place to go, so. Okay. Still no bioplastic nuggets though. Wow, I didn't realize that they didn't have a top on them. If you go back further, I believe there's actually a way. Yep, there's something right here. I needed that for sure. Just take it off. Huh. Alright. Going back down here. Now, I'll say this. I don't remember ever coming up this specific way. Alright. So anyway, we've got this down here with water. And I know that there's actually a lot of chests in there. I need to go underwater and try to find those chests. And we'll have to just try to set up something and I guess get everything moving back here. I'm going to go ahead and make my crafters and see if I can get that stuff going, because I'm not finding the other things and I might just have to craft that stuff. All right, let's see here. So that is what the algae and the T2 biodome. I want that for the oxygen. But actually the tree spreader is much better for oxygen. But I would like to have that. That way I can actually generate the tree bark if I want to. So, for now, oh well. All right. what we're going to do here is we've got to get our crafters going. So we want that. We need the... We don't really need the quartz craft station, I guess, but we'll have to see how it goes. A shredder machine would be a good thing to have. Food growers would be good to have. At some point, I'm going to have to get the stuff to add more power, more heat, more pressure, more oxygen. So a gas extractor, we need 3 of those. The DNA manipulator, the auto crafter. This still didn't take my selenium. I don't know why. It should break down the selenium. I'm actually just going to put all of this stuff in here. Every bit of it, I'm just going to stick in there. Let it take it and put it where it needs to go. Pop it all over. So now we've got food growers that we need to do. So we need at least 3 or 4 food growers, and we will. I'm thinking we might put them. I'm not sure. Okay, let's grab some iron. Let's make another thing here. You know what? What we could do is, well, I don't want to do that, but what we could have done was line that way and then that way and have at least 3 of them, so at least 6 of them that way. Yeah, I can't get through that way, so it's a no-go. Hey, look, it's already filled it back up. Okay. So what I'm thinking is just have a dump out here as well. Come on. Just have one out here that I can start throwing stuff in if I need to. Okay. Let it do its thing, and I'm going to go on and grab what I need. So for the one, we're going to need 3 aluminum. For the other, we need 2. Titanium. We're going to need 2. Magnesium. 2 silicon. 1 magnesium. 1 circuit board. And 1 cosmic. My only cosmic. And you know the bad thing is we're not actually going to use that. I would say put it right there, but I think I'm going to build out past this. So it might be beneficial to put this stuff right in here. Oh wow, that is huge. That is absolutely massive. And that is too. That's fine to put there. Okay. So honestly, this now we do have the stuff we could do here, so that's fine. That allows us to do certain things. I'm wondering if we can do those here though. We can't. If you can build a common larva out of that stuff, can you break it down to get that stuff? You know what? I think I'm going to put a larva on there just to see. Just grab one and okay. We need to just get some fertilizer, I think. Just ask for fertilizer. We'll get the common larva from the other thing. It's fine. We can do that. So fertilizer. We'll just get 10 of them. Alright, just launch it and it's fine. Alright. So, this will not break down the other thing. So we need to rebuild. Now, okay. Ore crusher. I am wondering. I don't think that we can even use an ore crusher here. I am wondering if it is possible for us to use okay. And I'll rebuild this and show you what I mean, but we need to build a shredder machine too. Silicon 2, magnesium. Another super thing going. Okay. Build this. Okay. So, to show you what I'm talking about, if we go up here and we get selenium, we've already got a full thing of selenium. We go up here and get selenium, and we put it in here, and we do that. It did not work. Really? Why is it? That is really weird. I really don't understand that. It should be breaking that down. That is kind of weird. I am not sure about that because I know. Let's look at something right quick. We're going to just see if it can break down any of it. Was it actually these that it broke down? You know what? I bet it was. I doubt very seriously that this will break down anything, but I want to see what it does. Just testing it to see. Because you never know, it might break down into something. So, that's fine. Let's make this thing here. Is there a uranium in here at all? No uranium at all. So, we've got to find uranium. Very weird, but okay. Let me find that. Let's take some explosives. Let's just take 2 explosives. Or an explosive and a fusion cell, not... Take the access card. Alright. You know what? Let's do something right quick. Alright, hold on. Okay. Shoot. I need to get the... Okay, what? It's fine. Why can I not put it out there? It won't let me do it. I don't know why. All right. So let's pick up the stuff to make another one right quick. Unfortunately, that's all of my pulsar. We'll have to find as much of it as we can. And just a super rod. I mean, we're good with super rods right now. So what we can do is, now this is fine, but basically when this is full, what we should do is have another thing sitting here, and it's got some auto crafters on it basically. But what we're going to do right now is we're just going to set up a fast travel to go where we want. This thing has fallen. I don't know why. But we're going to try to find some bioplastic nuggets or figure out how to make them or something. I don't remember the thing for them, so. But I don't want to have to come over here constantly, so. Alright. What I do, if I remember correctly, is I go right through here. Let's make sure those are things that I would like. I don't need those. I do want that flower. We really don't need the flower, but we've already hit 2 GTI. Okay. Good. I'll probably start putting out some of those other things. Let's see. Iron. Three. Now, if I was playing with the oxygen thing on 100%, I would have this set up to where I was building certain things. right. So, technically, we can start putting all of this stuff in here, and it should take a lot of it. Should take quite a bit of it. Okay. So when I've done this before, there was actually nothing. I'm not going to take anything that I can't ship off just yet. I will take the mutagen, I guess. So let me go back and grab that one. Not mutagen, but that. Going up here, there's actually a place we've not explored. Honestly, I don't think I even care about that stuff yet or right now. I do want that. All right. So we want that in there. And that should open up everything else. I'm thinking some of this stuff we can leave. Others, I guess we probably shouldn't. Whoa, wait a minute. Hey, this was not open. I'll take that stuff for now. The Volnus plant is actually better than the other, so that's fine. Up here, honestly, I don't even care about some of this stuff. Wheat seeds, nice. That's another thing we can grow then. I'll go back through all of this later. Okay, there's going to be another key card somewhere. I will definitely have to keep coming back to this, but okay. I would rather have that cosmic quartz. We've got a bunch of other stuff, but we will definitely have to come back in here another time. A few times. This. Okay. I gotta find my way out. Okay. Number one, we're going to build another one. Also make it highest priority. And let's just start dumping. Yeah. Pretty much everything except for those two. And we're good to go. That Volnus plant, I think I want to grab it or keep it when I come back. I might be able to do something with that. I need to get the thing blown up. Right, it's right here. Now, there might not be anything up here at all. There we go. That's our other access card. Now, there was actually another thing. Okay. There was another thing in here that I needed to get to at one point. Yeah, this area right here. All right. I'm not going to do much with that. By the way, I'm thinking I'm only going to be on for like 2 to 3 hours. I am super tired. All right. If it's not something I can use just yet, I'm not going to bother picking it up. The Lerma I probably could use, but I don't know. I do not know yet if I could. All right. I believe I've already been this way. Okay. We're going to have to try to get enough stuff to... We're going to have to try to get enough stuff to have space for certain things now. All right, though. I am going to take this stuff out to the truck. The T2 fertilizer I can use a little bit of. That mutagen, I can't really do much with it yet. I'll take it, but I still just can't do a lot with it yet. All right. Just go back. You know what? I did not put my teleporter down. Well, crap. Oh, man. Okay. I messed up on that. I need to... I'm going to have to go back out there and do this again. That sucks. Okay. The zeolite I need. I do not need that stuff. I don't need that. I need one of those, but not the other. I'll put those up. Those up. Okay, I gotta make my way back over there. I was a dummy. And didn't do what I was supposed to do. I was going to put a teleporter down over there. So I gotta go do that. I forgot that I was doing that, and I put those things down. So I'm going to put this teleporter down over there, and we'll see how it goes. I think... Okay. That melted, so I can go this way, I guess. I think what I will do is I'll come back over here and completely strip this entire place down eventually. Hold on. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. And now we can go back. Now we're talking. All right. Oh, it's bombarding it over there where I was at. I got you. Okay, let's look at our terraformation stuff right now. We are on our way to clear sky. I want to, at this point, say heck with that. And we want to build, we want to hide that. We want to build a couple of those. And then a couple of tree spreaders, but we need something more with the tree spreader, and also let me find, here we go. I don't think that I actually brought it with me. So I know where it's at though. It should be right here. Yep. Okay. All right, now I got to go find out where I actually put that spreader at. What does it take to make a spreader? Yeah, not doing that again. We're only going to have this one. it took them out. That's kind of cool. All right, so I can tell y'all 100% that down here there are a few places that have some pretty cool stuff. You know what? We might as well just put some stuff in the water. There's a few places that's got these, I should say. So I'm going to try to take out whatever I can out of these. And you see there's sulfur. There should be a lot of aluminum down here. I'm not seeing... There's some right there, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. I'm just looking for these guys. I know that there's another 2 boxes at least, but I don't know exactly where they're at. With this being underwater, I'm not sure. I think one is along the right side and one is at the very end. There's one right here. Alright, hold on. Alright, so what we'll do is put in anything at all that it will take. If it will take it, I'm putting it in. What the... What the heck? I know what happened, but now I can't get back to my box. Come on. This stuff will disappear, but sometimes it doesn't. And I'm hoping that this does. I don't know why, but some of it just... It's like it does not want to disappear, so... Alright, I just had a piece go then. If you can ever go into it and it starts moving, it will go away. My box is right there. Alright, I tell you what. I'm going to take those. This isn't good. Because now I don't know what's where. Looking for iron. Just one piece is fine. Here's one. So I think there's another one even. Oh. Alright, somewhere right along in here should be another chest, but I'm not sure where it's at. Maybe it's not. Hold on. I have a... Okay. I'm going to have to hook my phone up for too long. It's at 38%. I don't know why it's so low. Man, I am flying, ain't I? So all of that will eventually come back. We've got osmium. Got some osmium. I don't care a thing about the sulfur. Wow, look at that. All right, we got to go the other way, and that will take all that stuff out eventually, as it is needed, I should say. The aluminum is something I'll need to come back down through here and try to mine on this planet, but well, there's a moon. But besides that, I don't think there's a real reason to... Oh, okay. I don't know why they're what they're doing, but okay. Anyway, looks like there's something right there. It's okay. What I was going to say is this actually will come around right up at my base. You go this way, I think that there may be a chest. I don't know. No. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, and I should come up right at my base. You see it's right there. You see it kind of starts sloping up here. And there we go. All right. Oh, I got you. I know what I done then. Okay. Yeah. Pretty much everything is going to be full. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we've got the stuff. One. All right, super. We need one osmium rod. And then 3 of these. All right. Okay. Those are done. Now there's another crafter or two that I need to do. I'm just going to do that. Now. All right. We're just going to put all of this stuff over here and let it be taken. As far as the other crafter goes, it is. We've got the DNA manipulator. We've got the genetic extractor, the genetic synthesizer. The incubator. Okay. The T2 biodome is something I want to do. Right now, I don't think we need to do that. The algae, we absolutely need to do. So I've got to find bacteria somewhere. All right. Let me grab, how many bacteria have I got? 68. Let me grab 10 of them. Okay, and bioplastic we're going to fill up with. And launch that. All right. So up here, we currently have circuit boards, bioplastic. Let's put explosive powder right here. We could put fusion. Fusion energy cells. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, it's picked up a lot. All right. So I'm going to do this from this direction. And we're going to say fertilizer. Fertilizer 2. And explosive gel. Is it gel? Powder. All right, so I've got another thing here I can pull something in with, but I don't know what to put here. So, I could pull in all of the fuse cartridges, I guess. I could put explosive here. I think the explosive is actually the way to go. Actually, the fusion cells and explosives I should probably put somewhere else. Okay. All right. One thing that we do need to make. Apparently okay, it's right here. So this one should be easy to make. Iron. Super and aluminum. Alright. So when I get the water bottle thing, I'll be able to do what I need. Advanced craft station. The T5 jetpack. Is one of them that we're doing. So also, I think that we unlocked. We have T7. The agility boots are T3. Exoskeleton is T4. Okay, that's T5. T7's right. T5 is right. I don't know where to make it at. That's what you need to make those. Okay. Phosphine. So phosphine comes from the green quasar, I think. I'm not really sure. Okay. So that's what we need to do now. I know that I found a few cosmic, but I don't know if I put them. I did. I got one. Okay. Two explosive powder. Is that 3 circuit boards? Okay, and then 2 of the T2 engines. Oh yeah. That worked. That's nice. Okay. So then, is it here I have to be? Yeah. Mushrooms, silicone, and water bottles. Okay. Let's try to make an auto crafter. And to make that, we need a super rod. 1 super rod and 2 osmium. Okay. So our auto crafter is going to be right here in the corner. That should be fun. And what we're going to auto craft is bioplastic nuggets. And so now we need to also somewhere put in food growers. So we need two or three food growers. 2 super. Let's go for 4 of them. I need water, so I don't know exactly where to get all of my water at, but that works. Okay. Seeds. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Bioplastic nuggets. Okay, bacteria. It looks like we're going to need 1, 2 of them. Okay. I'm going to try something, which I doubt works, but we're going to try it anyway. It did. It actually broke them down. You're kidding me. I did not know that. Oh my gosh. You know what? We can easily make T3 mutagen like that. If we look at this in here, we can get all the T4, the T2 fertilizer that, okay, the T2 fertilizer, the T3 fertilizer. We can get all that what we want. Now, it doesn't have the recipe for uncommon, which is stupid to me, but also flares. I could pull over some flares instead of trying to make explosive powder. Just pull over flares. I'm going to go ahead, though, and stop that for now. I'll let these grow, but then what I'm going to do, I guess, is I've got to get some of these things set up better. So, like, I know I need 4 of these at least for the mutagens and the bacterias. Also, right here, I am going to deconstruct that, and we need to construct this. So I'm going to actually go ahead and take all of those off for a minute. Hey. You know what? Let's go get the cobalt. Darn it, the cobalt's up here too. Oh, I got plenty. All right. The next thing I make will be another one of these rooms like this, basically. And what I'll do is I'll continue potentially going around. We'll just have to see how it goes. But to make the next section, that's what we need. No problem. All right. There we go. So we'll put it to where it goes up, I guess, over there, maybe. I don't know. I gotta see how to get into it. Technically, it should go over here, but I don't want to do it that way. I think that I'm going to leave one of these open, but I do need to have a cobalt and an iron for right here. All right. Okay. We are 5% on the way to clear sky. So I'm going to go on and launch the shuttle while I'm trying to do some of this other stuff. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. All right, the shredder machine we can do, I think. I don't feel the shredder is 100% necessary on this part, but I know the genetic things will be, and the DNA manipulator will be. I just don't have a use for them yet. Also, the gas. So that's probably one we need to do several of. Let's go ahead. We need 3 of them. Okay, we want methane, we want nitrogen, and we want oxygen. And we want to supply all. All right. All right, we got that. That is done. So let's look at the other stuff we need. Explosive powder. We're going to need at least 2 of them. So there we go. An osmium. You know what? I am not going to be able to do any of the stuff that requires that yet. So I don't have a single piece of uranium, and I don't know why. I do have a uranium rod. I could break that down and get what I need, I guess. All right. So go ahead and grab that explosive powder back. The lake water collector as well would be really nice to have. What was the other one? Darn it, what was it? The shredder. Okay, a super. And an osmium. Okay. We got that done. So bioplastic nuggets. We got quite a few of them now. Let's see. We're going to need 4 of them in total. Looks like we need 2 super in total. An aluminum. And a magnesium. Zeolite and an osmium. Alright, we need a T4 and a T3. So that's our algae thing. Where is it? Okay, that's the water life collector. I don't need that. I need the algae generator. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so what is that then? That's the water life collector. Or not, that's the water lake collector. Damn. That was not what I was intending to make, actually. I want the algae. Now I feel like I've also lost one of the others that I needed to make, which I guess it was the incubator. No. I don't know. Maybe the T2 biodome is something we need to make. Anyway. Water bottle. Alright, let's go put the algae down. Okay, that is fine. Now. Okay. So we can get through here and do what we need to do now. We got all kind of crafters around here. We still need to put down let me see. We need to put one of these in. Alright, what were we looking for? A tree bark. Okay. Okay. Well, we know that this can produce uh, a lot of insects, and well, not insects, but a lot of oxygen. Not even oxygen. Plants. So that's something that we should look into. I would like to have at least one of each of those. We don't need these, but it'll work. For now, I think this is what we need to do. So I just got to figure out where the heck to put it. Do we put it over here? I don't think it will work over there, but it might. We've got bacteria in here. We need 2 of them. We need 2 fertilizers, a super and a sulfur. All right. All right, so this will generate tree bark. It'll automatically generate tree bark. We're just going to hit normal. We don't need multiple of these things. Just one is fine. At this point, it's probably a good idea to start sending off some rockets. We've got plenty of rocket engines. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got plenty of rocket engines now. So we unlocked the plant rocket T2, the magnetic and the insect rocket. So phosphorus. Oh man, that's going to be. I'm not so sure that's going to be so easy to do. uh, uh, we can do this one. I'm probably going to have to try to get some osmium rods. Prime. Now, I can make the osmium rods if I can just get the osmium. And we can do plenty of osmium here. So 18 will make 2 rods. We've got a lot of pulsar as well, so I'll just grab that, launch it. Magnetar. Selenium. Good night. That is a pressure multiplier. All right. So this is something I'm going to use this for. We're going to go in here and say pressure multiplier and just see if it actually brings me one. Because I may have one, I may not. I'm gonna try to bring all of the fuses I have. I guess we don't have one. So I can't make a pressure multiplier. Well, that sucks. I'll have to try to find one elsewhere then. I think what I'm going to do is just demand all fuses and just see if I can figure out what I got going on. And so I know that there are some here, or were in here, and it's fine if they get taken out, which, I mean, they did, but I have some across the rest of the world out here too, so all right. Production. All right. I'm sure there was one in one of these things. So that's a production. I am pretty sure I've seen one somewhere. I'm hoping I can find one at least. Production, energy. Okay. So I have I have a place to go, I guess. I do need another tree bark because I used the one I had. Fuse cartridge. I'll go on and grab that tree bark as well. Come on. Growth. There was nothing else in here in this area. I'm not sure where to go at this point. Yeah, I've already seen this, so... Alright, maybe there's one in here. Growth. Production, trade. I will take the Lerma. Production. I guess we don't have one. Okay. I really don't know what to do here. They should take all of that stuff that's needed, so I'm really not sure what I want to do at this point. I know that I need to add a few more things, but I don't think we're going fast enough. We're only at 7.8, 7.2, I mean. So we need to do a few other things, I guess. Sulfur and iridium. The problem with that is that I just don't have iridium. I've barely got any iridium. Only the uranium that we got from rods. And that's not really going to help me, so... that should automatically get taken. Actually, I tell you what, let's just take that. It's called a pressure. I do not see. I don't have them. If you look, Humble is almost caught up with Prime now. So I can't do this. I am not capable of doing that. I do not have access to that one thing, so here we go. This stuff should get taken fairly quickly. Now, this right here is something that we could do with this. The plant rockets. That would actually be easy to do. So that one is going to be hard because it's the pressure multiplier, and I don't have any of them. That's going to be hard to do because of the phosphorus. So, plant rockets, the seed spreader. Let's go ahead and just do one of each of these. All right. So we need 4 of these. That is 8 super. All right. We need a bacteria. We need a mutagen. We need 2 trees and a lerma. All right, so the plant rocket is actually going to be easy to do. So what is the plant rocket here? 12. So I didn't actually get that one anyway, did I? No. Okay. So we need the Pestera, the Nona, and the Tusca, which I should have some of those around. Pestera, Nona, and Tusca. And we need a T3 fertilizer. All right, let's go ahead and launch that. Whoa! I don't understand why they're doing this. The seed spreader I am going to launch. It's just the location of it, I guess. So that means that we've already got the plant at 5,000. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and try to make, if I can get these. Okay. I don't understand why they're doing that. They shouldn't be doing that. Maybe it's where it's located in the ground or something. I don't know. But it's fine. So that's going to give me a 10,000 on the plants already. I don't have to worry about that any further, basically. So, oh man, that is bright. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, we got those things set off. So that's the oxygen one. Okay, 1, 2. Let me see how many tree bark I have. 2. I think that's it. Okay. So 2 of these then. And I need another. Hey, the sky is looking better. Okay, seed spreader rocket. I think I need to do 4 more of each of those, right? Yeah, 4 more of each of those at least for now. So, super, we're going to go for 4 of them would be 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, man. All right, so we're 5-5. I don't have the stuff to do the seed spreader right now, so what I think we're going to do is take and condense everything down to just a few, and then I'm going to put some of these up here. We need to go down here. All right, circuit boards and super. You know what? I don't. Just do that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll work. All right, I think I know what we're going to do here, but okay. It's going to have to go up the other way, so I think what we're going to do is put them long ways across here. Cosmic quartz can now be made. Alright, well that's cool. I can do cosmic quartz now, y'all. Okay. So, what we're going to do here is go ahead and request certain seeds. Basically, what we're doing is we're just using this to pull them in and get them out of those other things. So, I'll do that. We're going to just say plant seeds for now, and then this one is going to be tree bark. I know I've got some tree bark in places. What I want to do is pull it from another place, basically. So yeah, So what I'm trying to do is get the stuff to build rockets. That's all really. So, all right. I think that we're going to change that other one to a dump as well on the outside. So we'll get the fuses here. That way it'll take them and put them up here. We'll repurpose all of this stuff later, but for now this will work fine. I know the tree bark will come in later, basically. Let's see here, though. Mutagen. Okay, bacteria. And then mutagen as a separate one. That is stuff that I think I'll need. And then this one, we're going to grab those. And then here, oxygen. Where is the oxygen? And then a water. And then algae. Alginol. For this one, we're going to bring in fabrics. Okay. So we're good with this for now. I mean, I've got the different things. It's going to be pulling stuff. Really? Good luck. I hope you can get him. Let's see here. Plants is going crazy. Heat's going up now. The oxygen is not really going up. Pressure is. The oxygen really needs more. Okay, so oxygen's only got 3,000. We really need to do more for that. But that is climbing a lot faster now, so... Plants are going up massively as well. That is harsh on the eyes. I want an uncommon larva. I need to get it inside. Alright. I have went an hour over what I was intending to do. I'm really tired. I'm gonna have to go to sleep here soon. But it looks like we've got a lot of stuff going on. All of our mutagens stuff is pulled in. It is pulling in algae from the thing outside. I don't have any fabric here, which is weird. I should have found some fabric by now. But oh well. If we look over here, to make solar quartz, or cosmic quartz, we got to use all that stuff. So, I'm wondering if the auto crafter can make cosmic quartz now, and it can. So I know that there are 2 more quartz that we can make, which is we can make Blazar and Quasar. We cannot make Magnetar that I know of. So I'm wondering if they're going to add that in another DLC. We're just going to let it sit without doing anything else. We're going to only use this stuff to get the one we want up here, basically. I was thinking about actually taking this out and back around this way and then setting it up the way I have that other one set up. I was stuck. Oh well. I've got a lot of stuff I found, so it's still doing more of these. When they're done, I'm going to go up there and pick stuff up before I try to end. So it's going to be a little bit more before I end, I guess. just a second. I gotta see something. All right. Good. You know, something weird. They have not taken my Netflix out yet. It'll probably come out today, but they ain't taken it out yet, which is really weird. They usually take it out really quickly. Okay, hold on. If you don't reset it once you're in here, I don't think it actually takes from it. All right, it's under the rock here. Holy crap. I'm going to make rods out of this so that I can just condense it down. Wow. We dropped a lot of them. I'm going to have to make a second auto crafter. Alright, we're full for now. I'm going to go on and stick all of this in here. And I'm going to get this thing started. Let's go do that. It won't be very much once we get this set up. So, a super rod and 2 osmiums. So, 1 super rod and 2 osmium. Alright, we're going to do iridium rods. And uranium rods. Okay. Just throw all that in there. Oh, man. Come on. If I need the base product, I can just tear down the things, which is great. I don't know that I'll need this uranium at all. But the iridium, I think I will need, so... Okay, let's look around a little bit more. I'm sure there's more around. I think over this way as well, they fall. Oh, look at here. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take all that. Wait a minute, was that? Oh, it's okay. Now, it also has fallen not only up here, but down there, so I mean, they're taking it fast now. They don't have to fly so far. They can just go in here and take it out. They're filling them up, so take all of that. Put it all in there and then take the thing back out. Let it do its thing. All right, it's actually doing really good. So, we're at 15 GTI. I wanted to get the clear sky. I picked up as much of those as I could. If you look, I've got a ton of iridium rods, uranium rods. If we look over here, though, I don't have that much of the base materials. And we would have had that completely stacked full if it hadn't been for changing them. So, all right, though. I think that is a good stopping place for us. There's a few other places I'd like to go to, but it says oxygen is 12 ppm. I don't know if that's something I want to mess with a little further or exactly what I want to do. So, it'll take a lot of that. So, I'm going to just put that in there too. It'll take all of it eventually. But I want it to have my own stuff basically. To where I can put stuff in it. I mean, whoa, what the heck is that? I don't need cobalt. Is this magnetar? Oh, it's Pulsar. I will definitely take that. Okay. Henry, did you beat him? I might be in an ad right now. I'm not sure. It's starting to rain. The heck is that? You ever go to the outskirts of a map? You see how it's kind of weird over there? I'm actually thinking I probably could go out through there, but I guess I shouldn't. I don't know. All right, I think we got everything here already. Yeah. All right. I have been on longer than I intended to be on, and I am really tired. I got to go to bed here soon, so I'm going to grab this stuff here. Just make sure I do have that. Alright, we're going to go over here and see if we can get into this base. There's at least 3 more bases that I have never been able to get into on this map, so I really want to see if I can get in here. What the heck is that? I'm actually getting cold. Well, not really cold, but a little bit chilly. So we've been over there. We do need to go back over there and get everything. All right, let's put down our truck for a minute. Down the pulsar. Oh, it opened. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot more than I expected to be here. I'll put it that way. There's a lot of these. Just gonna look right quick for anything special. This is really weird. Vehicle T4 speed increase. I don't even like T2. I think that yeah, I'm not going to be able to break down or to do anything else in here yet. This is going to take a lot of exploring. Okay, there's an access card. Holy crap. It says no power. Oh, alright, 2 fusion cores. I've got one. I'll put in there. Alright. I think that is this the one I was in? Yeah, this is the one I was in. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go back to the office and pull my car back. I believe everything in here can be taken besides the mushroom seed, so I'm going to put it up elsewhere. All right, we made it to clear sky. Nice. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for now. I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a great night. And I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because it's Wednesday and I have family dinner. Then next week is Christmas, so I definitely won't be on. I'm going to try my best to get on what I can, though. And hopefully I'll be able to do what I'm trying to do, make my goal, I should say, or meet my goal. But anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night.